Harc Cable Systems, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. This evening, via tape delay from Harc Little League Field here in Hopwood, the home of Harc baseball, we've got 11 and 12-year-old action as we bring you the game between the Brewers and the Pirates. Well, a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and pleasant indeed it is. Bright, sunshiny day here in Hopwood, and I'm John Kazarek. I'll be calling all of the action. Jerry Dupay alongside to film tonight's game. And we do want to remind you before we come back with the first pitch that the South Union Township Sports Network is a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffmeyer, Rock Koval, and Tom Frankhauser, and of course Harc Cable Systems under the direction of Regional Manager Mr. Craig Tomczyk. We'll be back. We'll set the lineups and get it on here tonight. It'll be the Brewers and the Pirates on Helicon 52, the home of the South Union Township Sports Network. And taking the field, the Brewers, and Big Jake Speck will be on the mound. Justin Wilson behind the plate, and David Landman striding in to lead it off. So here we go. First pitch, and Jerry hammering foul up over top of us. So let's be alert. Chris Mijakovic, we're getting the lineup changes here very quickly. We'll be in right center as Tim Turco hustles down to first base, and I think that's Mr. Popovich down at third doing the coaching. Ball club 3 and 4 on the year. Ground ball right side. Nice stop by the first baseman, A.J. Swentowski. 2 pitches and 1 down. Nice play. Good hit, well hit ball off the bat of Landman. And he hit it right on the button, but a fine defensive play over at first base. So 1 up, 1 down in 2 pitches. That'll bring up Brad Yeoman. Try and set the defense for you very quickly. Kaposko's at third, Dice at short, Palmer at second, A.J. Swentowski at first. We'll get the outfield on the next pitch. Swing and a miss, even up. Ryan McDowell is in left field. Left center, you've got Bert Thompson. Drew Lucy's in right center. Mike Badinsky in right field. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Count will go to 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Top half of inning number 1, no score. Brewers and the Pirates here in our South Union Township game of the night. Nice pick by the shortstop. Dice guns it across and right through the glove of A.J. Swentowski. So aboard on the air will be Brad Yeoman. Fine play, strong throw. And the runner aboard with 1 down. Strong throw. Had a lot on it. He cut it loose, no doubt about it. So a runner aboard, and that'll bring up Josh McDuffie, number 35. Swing and a miss, a runner off and going. Strong throw. Oh. Good throw by Justin as he got it down. So runner aboard now. At first, stealing now down at second in Yeoman. And McDuffie in pitch in the dirt, gets away on the wild pitch. The runner moves up. Some wind kicking up. Game being taped Monday, June 5th out here at Hopwood at 7:30 or 7:35 start, thereabouts. And you're watching this game on Sunday night. Glad you're with us. And the pitch, just away, 2-1. Set the umpires here for you today. Richie Valenick, very recent Laurel Highlands graduate, 1994 graduate, enrolled up at Indiana University of Pennsylvania behind the plate. And Richie, fine baseball pitcher the last few years here for the Mustangs, also played football, and a good look at him. And in behind the mound, his dad will be working the bases, Chuck Valenick. So very fine family. Bonnie, their young daughter, and Marty, of course, who pitched for the Mustangs more than 2 years ago or so, pitch inside. Should get it up full, I believe. Throw down to third, no. Full count it is. So Josh McDuffie, the left center fielder. Is a nice look at Chuck. Told us to make sure we kept the camera on the better-looking member of the family. There's a shot up the alley. This will get to the fence and will be at least 2. Turning it on comes McDuffie, and he ripped that baby. Throw back, fairly close. So a double and a run scored, and a ripping shot up the middle. Bring up number 40, Sean Kreshak. Sean on the hill here today. Opportunity maybe to help himself. 1-0 ball game. We're in the first, 1 down. swing and a miss, throw down to third. Nice play, getting off the bag, Andy Kapowsko to save it.
Get on the bag now. Get on the bag. Let's go. There's a run out there.
No balls, one strike. Krishock with an opportunity maybe to help himself right here with a base hit. There's one lifted toward short. Dice drifting. Makes the play. Strong throw to third. No. Nice play by Billy. He got back on it. So a pop to short for the second out. Should bring up Luke Turco. Michael Elias to follow. And then Chris Mayakovich, number 41, followed by Garrett Brain, then Licciardi and Pinckney. So 2 down and Speck close to getting out of it. Pitch away. Big double up the alley by McDuffie drove a run in. And Turco to the plate. Swing and a miss. Good defensive ball club. A.J. Swintoski had a fine game the last time around and made a very nice play on a hard hit ground ball to open things up. Bobby Palmer, reliable and tough at second. Dice has shown you what he can do at short, and Kapowsko down at third. Strike 2. Valenic rings it up. Big Jake. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 1 run in, a runner at third. Just misses. There a play at the plate. He's coming to flip, and he's across. So McDuffie slides in. Make it a 2-0 ball game. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, and the pitch coming. Missed upstairs. Into the windup and the pitch. He lost him. Puts the runner aboard on the walk. Bring up Michael Elias, number 21, the catcher. We'll have a little bit of a delay here, and we'll have a little bit of a delay between innings if he is retired or stranded on base when the inning ends.
All right, guys, let's get it.
Okay, we're set now. Michael hustling up. Like to see that. Sure, his dad has schooled him well as far as effort and hustle, and Billy, longtime football coach in the area. Swing and a miss. Throw through down to second. No. Stolen base. No balls, 1 strike on Elias. In fact, Bill is situated down the third base side.
Up on your toes. You're going to third.
The windup. Strike 2 call.
Looking nice, Jake. Looking nice, Jake.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, and a runner at second. And the pitch coming. Missed the throw down to third. Going to be close, and he got him. Fine throw, Wilson to Kapowsko. Caught stealing to end the inning and score it 2-5. A couple of runs on a hit, and we'll be back with the bottom half of inning number 1. Pirates on top, 2-0. The hill here this afternoon, going against the Brewers, who have played well. Jack Wilson, the head coach and manager, with Michael Essick and Ernie McDowell helping with the ball club. Let's set the Pirate defense for you. It'll be Brain down at third, Landman and Yeoman up the middle with Turco at first, Krishock and Elias the battery, Licciardi, McDuffie, Mayakovich, and Chaz Pinckney. Your outfield left to right. And as we said, your battery, Krishock and Elias. Set the lineup here as the throw snaps down to second. You've got Swintoski, Kapowsko, and Dice, the 1-2-3 hitters with Badinsky, Svek, and Wilson. And Palmer, Lucy, Thompson, and McDowell through the 7 and 10 spots. So here we roll as A.J. strides in. Krishock off the plate wide. 1 ball, no strikes. Got to about 85 or so today, very warm day here in Uniontown. Nice little breeze settling in as it's cooled off. It's way upstairs, 2-0. 2-0 is your score in favor of the Brewers. Got a big double from McDuffie to drive in a run, and then McDuffie later scored on a wild pitch. So here we go. The pitch coming. And he missed down low. 3 balls, no strikes. And the 3-0 coming. There's one lifted towards second and up in the air, and a fine grab, Brad Yeoman. Yeoman goes up, climbs the ladder, and makes the play. So cutting away, which I like to see on the 3-0. And we'll put a little star by that one. Nice play there. That'll bring up Andy Kapowsko, third baseman. Kapowsko striding in. His first appearance of the day, and Andy takes it just off the plate. Had him the other night. As this is the second time we have had the Brewers here in the last couple of weeks. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. Count evens up at 1-1. Andy, the last time we had him, had a 1 for 3 and scored a couple of runs. Little nubber off the right side. Count will even now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Missed upstairs. Count will even up now. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Make him be there, Andy. Don't go after him.
Jack Wilson coaching at third. Michael Lessick over here at first. Ground ball ripped and through for a base hit down the line. Good try by Brain as he got the glove down on the backhanded attempt. So Kapowsko singles, and that'll bring up Billy Dice. 1 down. Dice the shortstop. Good all-around athlete, has good power. Badinsky on deck. And the pitch. Runner going. Throw down, going to be close, and just did get in. Stolen base by Kapowsko, and a strong throw down by Michael Elias. Scooped it out of the dirt and cut it loose. 1 down, runner aboard at second. 2-0 ball game, Flow City.
Don't reach for it. Billy Dice, don't reach for it. Come on.
Chased it upstairs. Count will even up now. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Don't help him out.
And here comes the pitch. Close, but outside. Pitch into the dirt. Count will go to 2 balls and 1 strike. Billy Dice taking a long look down at Jack Wilson. And I'm sure Jack is just saying, take a rip. And the pitch. Missed away. The runner will hold. Michael Elias behind the plate. Brain at third, Landman and Yeoman at short and second with Turco over at first. Licciardi, McDuffie, Mijakovic, and Pinckney the outfield. Krishock and Elias the battery on the 3-1. Here's the pitch coming. Inside, he lost him. Ball 4. Pitch in the dirt, gets away. 1 ball, no strikes. Elias will locate it. Krishock got the first out, and then a base hit by Kapowsko, a walk to Dice, and you're looking at second and third now, and a base hit right here ties the game. And Mike Badinsky deep in the batter's box. Evens up the count now. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mike Badinsky. Number 5, the cleanup hitter, with 1 down, runners at second and third. And the pitch coming. Chased one up in his power zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes now as he went after it. Two nothing ball game. Brewers on top, and the 1-2 coming. He swings and misses. Strike 3. The runner coming. No. Good hustle. Elias got to it, so Beninsky goes down on strikes. 2 down. That'll bring up big Jake Sveck. Jake with good power. Striding in. And the pitch. Oh, he rips it left field. Got a chance. And it hits right into the fence. Jerry, that thing stuck in the meshing out there. What a rip. Stuck it right in the, above the Stewart sign. I think it's stuck in his fence, right, Jerry?
I got it there.
He doubled up the alley, and I mean, he crushed it. If he lifts that one with any elevation and loft, that's in the lake. Oh, right above the Stewart collision sign. And a double to tie it, and that brings up Justin Wilson. Got some size here on both ball clubs. Pitch upstairs. Big Jake at second. It was John Wayne made the movie, wasn't it, Jerry? Big Jake?
Yeah.
Big Jake put one into the fence, stuck it up in the meshing. Reminds you of some of the balls that stick in the ivy on the walls in Wrigley Field. So a 2-2 ball game now.
All right, Justin, good swing, buddy.
In the windup, and the pitch coming. Oh, a ripping shot right at Landman. Boy, did he hit it on the nose. Justin ripped it, but right at Landman for the 3rd out. Nice play by David. Couple of runs to even it up. Through 1, we're tied at 2. To again be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of Harc Youth Baseball. This dedicated group of area men and women has long served the immediate area and has offered thousands of youth the opportunity to participate in and enjoy this uniquely great American game of baseball. The 1995 officers are President Ed Palermo, Vice President Jack Wilson, Treasurer Darrell Tellerico, and Secretary Tom Wright. These special men would like to thank all the coaches, parents, volunteers, and of course the players in making this season such a success. We're ready to go now as the Pirates come to the plate. Mike Elias was at the plate when we had a runner cut down at 3rd to end the inning. Pitch coming. Upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jake Sveck, Justin Wilson, the battery. 1-1 to count here to Mike Elias. Swing and a miss. Good hard heater. Both ball clubs, strong hitting teams. Probably won't see a lot of strikeouts tonight. And just as we say it, Elias goes down, called. 1 down to Chris Mayakovich. Garrett Brain to follow. And Mike Licciardi with Chaz Pinckney to follow. Chris striding in, and the pitch takes it away. I tell you, not the easiest thing in the world to do as a youngster, overcoming some fear to stride in there and try and hit that ball. And guys do a nice job of it. 2-0 upstairs. Mayakovich and Brain to follow. Back into the windup, and the pitch missed upstairs. 3 balls, no strikes to count. Into the windup, and the pitch missed outside. So Mayakovich aboard with the walk. That'll bring up Brain. Boy, Garrett had the big defensive game the other night. Seen the Pirates. The Pirates were the last ball club that we were able to film, and here we have had them back to back. on a Wednesday night, Sunday night combination. And Brain, who was the defensive star the other night, striding in. Strike and a runner off and gone. Strong throw. They got him. DOA. Strong throw. Wilson got it down to Palmer, and the tag was right there. So cut down. Scored 2-4. Nice throw by Justin. He gunned it down, and Palmer hung tough, and the throw was to the first base side, but Palmer was there on the strong throw and hung in there and made the tag. We had a real good look at it, and a nice call also by Chuck Valenick on the bases. So 2 down now on the pitch. Strike 2. So Big Jake coming hard now. Couple of caught stealing. So Wilson got Turco to end the last inning, stealing third, got Mayakovich there, and swing and a miss. So with the help of the caught stealing, a 1-2-3 through 1.5, tied at 2.
Rediscover
To complete a 2-4 caught stealing. Inside from Kreshak. Sean on the hill. Older brother plays up in the Pony League, and the dad helps out coaching. I'll tell you, without the help of the parents and other volunteers, just wouldn't be a league. So the pitch is in the dirt. Drew Lucy and Bert Thompson to follow. Bobby, with that determined look on his face, strides in. Hits it foul down the third base side. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. 2-2 ball game in the bottom of the second. Beautiful setting on the lake. And Jerry, quite a few fishermen out. I think next Saturday will be the first day of bass season. Swing and look out. They're coming at us again. I tell you, we went through 2 years plus without anything even close. And here in the last 2 weeks, we've taken one into the camera and several that have hit the screen below us and a couple right above us. So into the windup, and the pitch from Kreshak. Oh, just missed upstairs. Good eye. Dimensions 212 down the left field line, 200 down the right, about 215 to 220 to left center, and 230 to the foul pole in right center. Just above him, that about chin high, and Bobby aboard on the walk. Jerry's getting a nice little view of the lake for you. And some nice painting down there, Jerry, with the guardrails and the bridge railing down there, very bright red. Swing and a miss. Palmer with the big lead as Lucy cuts.
Don't try to kill it, Drew.
Drew, the right center fielder, behind 0-1. And the pitch. Oh, close. Just a little downstairs. Count will even up now, 1-1. Steady stream of traffic out here. This field located in a pretty busy area out here in Hopwood. Just downstairs. So the count now, 2 balls and 1 strike. Get some tape out here. We're getting a little bit of breeze up, and want to anchor some scoring statistic sheets down. So that should even or draw the count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Into the windup, and the pitch coming. Strike 2. Okay, it was just 3-1. Now we go to 3-2. Scoreboard had the count full at 3-2. Now they've left it alone, and it's now is full at 3-2. So Kreshak 1 pitch away from getting maybe the first out, and he lost him. So a couple of walks here to start the inning. That'll bring up Bert Thompson, the left center fielder. Big Bert striding in. And you've got Ernie coaching inside. So we've got a little Harc version of Bert and Ernie here. Bert Thompson, Ernie McDowell. And the pitch. Pitch inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Brain at third, Landman at short, Yeoman and Turco the right side. Krishock and Elias the battery. Rings him up inside corner. Count will even out, 1-1. This game being seen Sunday night, and we'll be on the air, of course, again this coming Wednesday with either Harc Little League or Pony League. Talk with Bob Schiffbauer earlier tonight, and we will be getting some teener games and maybe some midget games over here. Usually we go with the midget league later in the season after the 9 and 10-year-olds have had an opportunity to acclimate themselves to pitched baseball, and we'll pick that up later. We've had a lot of fun the last couple of years taping tournament games and championship games on the teener field. And the pitch coming. Lofted towards short. Landman coming. Got it. Could be a triple play. There's 1, 2, and 3. So they turn the triple play. Score it 6-4-3. And we get our first triple play. So Landman coming hard. Caught the ball on the fly. The runners were breaking. Flipped to second. Got the runner there. The second baseman then gunned it on to first baseman Luke Turco. And a 6-4-3 triple play. So big play to end the inning. They talk about a double play being the pitcher's best friend. What about a triple play? They get out of the jam, and we going out of the third, tied at 2. First one that we have seen out here in quite a while, if ever, and the pitch bunted through. Strike 1 to Licciardi. Jack Wilson saying that Michael Lessick ran him into that, and Michael Lessick saying it was Jack's call. They were gambling, running, and they got a big kick out of it as they came off the...
I think it was Mike's call.
Jerry said it was Mike's call all the way. So the count will even now at a ball and a strike. I'll take it in good humor here, and kids executing a triple play. You won't see that too often. That was pretty. Bunts it foul and should even up the count now at 2-2. 1-2. Okay, Richie. Rich, a fine pitcher for Laurel Highlands. In particular, his senior year, did some fine catching his junior year. Strike 3 called, rang him up. So Licciardi down. That'll bring up Pinckney. Chaz Pinckney comes striding in. And the pitch. Ripped towards short. Nice pick there, Dice. Guns it across, and a fine play by Swentowski. Hard hit ball and a nice play, 2 down. Come to the top of the order in Landman. Nice play at both ends. Strong play by Dice. Fine reach and stretch by Swentowski. Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped down towards the hole, and Landman has the base hit. Ball knocked down in left field, and a good play there by McDowell to hold it there to a single, and Landman with a solid shot. You know he's going to be off and running. Brings up Brad Yeoman, who got aboard on an infield error. Grounded towards third and into her base hit. Yeoman with the base hit. Nice play, McDowell. He will hold it there to another single, and we've got 2 on after 2 quick outs, and that brings up Josh McDuffie, who doubled. Drove in a run, later came around to score, and this guy with some power here. Game tied at 2. We're in the third. And Big Duff striding in. Pops it up. No balls, 1 strike to count. No balls, 1 strike to Josh McDuffie. And the pitch. Grounded towards short. Dice, nice play, makes the smart play. Over to third, gets it to Kapasco for the fielder's choice. So a fine play by Dice to end the inning. Score that one 6-5, and no runs, a couple of base hits. We go now to the bottom of the third, still tied at 2. Now, as we go to the bottom of the third inning, Ryan, the left-handed stick, striding in, and Kreshock to the plate. Some enjoyable banter here with Mike Olesic. We were talking about the play that ended the last inning, the triple play, and there's a good look at Mike. Swinging a foul, 1-1. We were telling him that we gave him total credit for that base running gaffe in the last inning, so to speak. He said he's never been timid as far as sending the runners. So the count will even now, to ball and a strike. Ryan McDowell striding in. Top of the order coming up next, and got some good sticks coming up. Strike 2 to Ryan. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Triple play ended the last inning. And the pitch coming. He rung him up. Strike 3 called. Brings up the top of the order. Swentowski and Andy Kaposko. Swentowski retired on a nice play by Brad Yeoman to start the ball game. He hustles in.
Don't go after him, Eddie. Make him pitch.
And here comes the pitch. One after one upstairs around the letters. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch coming on the 0-1. Swinging a foul into the net. We got one back up in here. Count will even up now.
Come in the door.
No balls, 2 strikes. We had one coming in. I tell you, they're taking their shots at it. 0-2. And the pitch. Missed inside. Count will go to 1 ball, 2 strikes on A.J. Swentowski. Andy Kaposko, Billy Dice, Mike Badinsky, and Jake Svek to follow here in the bottom of the third in a 2-2 ball game. Ryan McDowell retired to lead off the inning, and A.J. striding in behind in the count at 1-2. Missed upstairs, 2-2. I tell you, Mike Elias learning in a hurry. He tried to steal a strike right there as he moved the glove down and onto the corner. And pitch. Whoa, close. 3-2, just above, or just below the knees rather. 3-2 count. And here we go. Missed outside. So A.J. will hustle down. And Andy Kaposko, who singled. Nice little breeze, comfortable breeze blowing up. Runner at the corner at first. In Swentowski, Andy Kaposko. Takes one upstairs. 1 ball, no strike. Mike Elias behind the plate. Jack Wilson giving the signs down at third. And the pitch coming. Missed away. The runner going. Throw down close, but he's in. As Yeoman got the tag down, so a stolen base. Moves the runner up to second. As we move towards dusk, getting some light here in the press box, Jerry, turning on the overhead light. Swing and a miss.
28.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 for the ball, Andy. You make it be in there, okay?
2-2 ball game, bottom of the third. 1 down. Go ahead run at second. There's one lifted to deep left center field. This one will get to the fence on the second hop, and this will be a double, and will get a run home. So a ripping shot to left field. So Andy put a charge in it.
Okay, Billy Dice, there you go.
That brings the run home, and we'll bring up Billy Dice, who walked and scored. Well hit ball up the alley. Licciardi and McDuffie both getting over there after it, but it was up the alley in a hurry with authority.
Don't worry about it.
And the pitch. There's another ripper to left field, just past Landman. And they will hold the runner. He's coming. Strong throw, Landman, and they got him at the plate. He held on. Nice play by Elias. Strong throw by Landman on the relay. So we'll score that one 8-6-2. Boy, what a throw by Landman. And cut down at the plate. So Kapowsko cut down at the plate for the second out of the inning. And on the plate, taking third all the way was Dice. So the run cut down at the plate. 3-2 ball game. Good aggressive base running and a strong throw by Landman. Not too many kids at this level will make that throw. David had a lot on it and had it right on the money. And the pitch. Grounded. Big hop comes up. Landman, plenty of time. Got him. Nice play. Landman, 2 fine plays to end the inning. Gets it across to Luke Turco for the third out. So a run comes across on a couple of base hits. And we go now to the top of the fourth. The score 3-2 in favor of the Brewers. As we move now to the fourth, and I think that's Sean Kreshak striding in. It is. So Kreshak moving in. Sean popped to short his first go-round. Jake Speck, Justin Wilson, the battery. Lofted to right field. This is a base hit. I'll follow it on the camera. Finally wising up enough to realize when that thing gets down to right field, just quickly look to the monitor. So a base hit for Kreshak. Leadoff man aboard, and that'll bring up Luke Turco. Justin Wilson has nailed 2 today on caught stealing, so might be a little leery in sending a runner here. Let's see what they do. He's going, and I'll tell you, Justin was getting ready to turn it loose and just dropped the ball. He was ready to cut it loose and probably feels pretty confident back there because he has caught 2 stealing here tonight. So Turco, with the 1-strike count, squares away, bunts through it, and the play down at third, no. And Richie Valenic going to hobble around a little bit. That ball got past the catcher and got Richie right on the foot. So there you get a nice look at him there. Hang in there, Rich. So 0-2, and a little landscaping down at third as the base popped free. To the count, Turco bunted through it. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there. Bring up Michael Elias, who went down on strikes, his first and only plate appearance. Another windup, and he squares around, bunts it right off the plate, foul. No balls, 1 strike to count. Into the windup, and going to bunt it again. Bunts it down the line. Right to third. He's going to look there, and a nice play. Kapowsko, they're coming home. Strong throw, and they got him. Oh, he dropped the ball. The out and then the safe call. Boy, what a pretty play. Kapowsko gunned it to Palmer covering, and then the throw to the plate was right on the money and a tough slide in. And the ball popped loose, but I'll tell you can't fault Justin Wilson for that. That was a tough play. And a nice play all the way around. So the play goes 5-4 for the out. And the run scored. I like the way Kapowsko came, looked, and then gunned it over to first, and a strong throw by Palmer. That was very close to another double play. But that was beautiful. Make it a 3-3 ball game. And I tell you, you cannot say anything negative about the play of Justin Wilson there. He hung in there and stood his ground, and the hard slide right into the glove just popped it out of there. So also give credit to Kreshak. Good strong base running and a hard slide That was pretty baseball all the way around. Jake misses inside. Okay, Richie getting a little gun shy back here, and I can't blame him. He's already taken one on the puppy, and he's starting to bail out, and I can't blame him. And there's the walk. So Majakovic is aboard for the second time. Okay, we had a switch there. Okay, that was Pat Watson. Okay, Pat Watson. Okay, now we got another change.
Sorry, guys, I didn't read you.
Okay, pitch in the dirt. So Blake McCord will be in. Throw down will not be in time. So Pat Watson is in for Majakovic. Pat Watson and McCord is in for Brain. Swing and a miss. Hey, Tim, before you go in, stay here for 1 minute.
We're moving them around, so I'll tell you next.
Okay. Blake McCord now, even up at 1-1. Bunted through it, strike two. So Blake is number 21. He is in the hitting order for Garrett Brain. So there'll be some changes here. 3-3 ball game, and Big Jake swinging a foul. Into the windup. And he got him on strikes to end the inning, but a run across and make it 3-3 after 3.5. For the Pirates defensively, Brad Yeoman, number 24, has come on the hill. Licciardi has moved behind the plate. Kreshak is at second. McDuffie has moved to first. Landman will stay at short. Elias moves from catching over to third. McCord has gone to left field. Turco has moved from first to left center. Pat Watson in the game in right center. And Chaz Pinckney stays out in right field. So we're ready to go now. And Big Jake Svek. It's going to be a matter of time, Jerry, before he finds home run derby here. Okay. And Licciardi getting out there right now. He'll be behind the plate. So we're just about ready to roll. Set that defense again. McDuffie at first. Kreshak is at second. Landman stays at third. And we got a left-handed catcher now. And Licciardi will be a left-handed catcher, Mike Licciardi. And the throw down, we're ready to go. Third baseman is Michael Elias. McCord, Turco, Watson, and Pinckney left to right. So here we go as Jake Svek strides in. Big Jake doubled into the fence, literally. The ball stuck in the mesh out there in left center. Takes it away. 1 ball, no strikes. Brad Yeoman on the hill. 3-3 ball game, bottom of the fourth. And Svek to be followed by Wilson and then Palmer. Mixed upstairs, count now of 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Missed away. 3-0. Thumb Jack Wilson, and there's no question, green light right here. 3-0, good stick. Don't want to take the bat out of his hands, I don't think, with a walk. We'll see. And he lost him, so he's aboard. And that'll bring up Justin Wilson, who popped to short his first time up. So Brad Yeoman on the hill in relief. Kreshak worked 3 strong innings. And here's Wilson now with Palmer to follow. Pitch away, the runner off and gone. Throw down will not be in time. The windup and the pitch. Strike 1 call. Count will even now at 1-1. So Yeoman, after missing with 5, finds the plate and evens the count now at 1-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Missed upstairs. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. And the pitch. Swinging a foul. Count will even out, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to count. Nobody down. Lead run at second. And swing and a miss, strike 3. And runner goes on the play. 1 down. They'll bring up Bobby Palmer, who has walked. Palmer striding in. Well, an opportunity right here. A ground ball probably gets a run home. Palmer looking down at third to get the sign. We're in the 4th inning. Tied at 3. And the pitch coming. Strike 1, outside corner. Nice job. Both umpires today have had close plays. You've had tag plays at the plate. You've had tag plays at third and second. And Palmer squares away as if to bunt. And he does again. Pitch away. And above. And the count evens up now at 1-1. Moving here into the 4th inning. And the pitch coming. Strike 2. Everybody charging. Landman snuck in behind the runner at third. Eli's charging at third. McDuffie coming all the way at first. Kreshock breaking to the bag. Strike 3. 2 down. That'll bring up Drew Lucy. Bobby down on strike. So good job here by Yeoman as he had a runner at third and has gotten 2 down here. Pitch away. He's coming to the plate and he'll make it. So there's your lead run as Jake Speck comes across the plate. Bert Thompson on deck. Also a member of this ball club, Mark Carbonera. And Matthew King, but I believe Matthew's family has moved and relocated. So Carbonera, the only sub on this ball club. And the pitch. Strike 1 called. Make it a 2-1 count. Drew striding in. 2 down and a run in. Over top of the fastball. Count evens now at 2-2. So Yeoman gave up a walk, then struck out a pair. Trying to get that last out, last pitch here, and he got him. So a run in on a walk and make it a 4-3 game in favor of the Brewers as we go now to the top half of inning number 5. The Hutchinson Area Recreation Council is proud to again be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of Harc youth baseball. This dedicated group of area men and women has long served the immediate area and has offered thousands of youth the opportunity to participate in and enjoy this great American game of baseball. The 1995 officers are Ed Palermo, Jack Wilson, Darrell Tellerico, and Tom Rice. These special men would like to thank all of the coaches, parents, volunteers, township supervisors, maintenance crew, and of course the players in making this season such a success. Jake Speck on the hill. And he will work to Licciardi and then Chaz Pinkney and then the top of the order. 4-3 ball game. Just downstairs, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Mike Licciardi, Chaz Pinkney to follow. Big Jake. Missed outside. 3 balls, no strikes. We're in the 5th. the number 9 and 10 hitters, and then the top of the order in Landman and Brad Yeoman. The damage has been done at the top. And there's a big play right there. So Licciardi aboard on the walk. Hustles down to first. See if they send him. As Chaz Pinckney strides in, number 36. Be interesting to see if they elect to send him, because this guy behind the plate, Wilson, has a nice arm. Swing and a foul. And that one is hammered out of play. No balls, 1 strike to count. Into the windup and the pitch. He's going to throw down. Will not be in time. Stolen base. Count evens up, I believe, at 1-1 now. 4-3 ball game. Pirates now with the tying run at second base, trying to get back into this thing even. Inning got underway with Licciardi drawing the walk. And the 1-1 pitch coming. Jake set, delivers. Foul back into the net. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. And timeout, Jerry. They're going to redo second base here. From Jake in the dirt, gets away, runner moves up. So the count now on the scoreboard shows a ball and 2 strikes. And the windup and the pitch to Pinckney. Rounded down to third and foul. Andy Posco comes off the line to make the play. And the pitch popped up right side. Watch the screen here. And a nice play. They're coming home with it. The throw, not in time. Fine play by the right fielder coming up, and A.J. Swentowski, the first baseman, going back. And I think it was Swentowski, right, Jerry? Because I was looking on the monitor. So a fine play by Swentowski. Sacrifice fly. Ties it up. 1 down, and it brings up David Landman, who has grounded hard to first and singled to right. So tied up at 4. We're in the 5th. David striding in. And Richie Valenic will do a little house cleaning here. David, a good stick. 3 base hits, I think we have seen him get in just the 2 games. 1 ball, no strikes. Tell you what, he was 3 for 3 the last game, 1 for 2, so he's 4 for 5, and they've all been solid line drive hits.
I think it was okay.
Good bat control. Missed downstairs, 2-0. 1 out in the inning. Licciardi drew a walk, got to third, and scored on the sacrifice fly to right field when first baseman A.J. Swentowski made a fine play in foul territory. And the run scored on the play. And in the windup, Jake coming. There's a shot. Right center. This will get to the fence in 2 short hops. Landman coming hard, and he's in with a double. So David doubled up the alley. And Brad Yeoman in now. Good solid rip. Landman 2 for 3 has hit the ball hard all 3 times. Into the windup. Pitch. Missed upstairs. Nice play by Wilson. Go ahead run at second base in Landman. And you're in the heart of the order. And the pitch. Lifted towards left center field. And a nice catch out there by Bert Thompson. Attaboy Bert. Fine catch in left center field for the second out. And good wood on the ball that time by Brad Yeoman. Brings up Josh McDuffie, who has doubled and hit into a fielder's choice. Run leads away to pitch. Missed inside. Nice stop by Wilson. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. There's a shot towards second and through. This will get a run home. And they're going to go for 2 on it. He'll make it, standing up. A ripping double. Boy, McDuffie hit a shot, a bullet. Palmer had no chance on it. And he really cranked it out there. 2 in the inning now. Make it a 5-4 ball game. And bring up Sean Kreshak. Chance to get another run home. In the dirt. Nice stop by Wilson. 1 ball, no strikes. 5-4 ball game. Harc's got 2 in the first, 1 in the fourth, 2 here in the fifth. Pitch away and a runner will get to third. I think the count's 2-0 on Kreshak, who has popped to short and singled and scored. Timeout called. We're going to break as Jack Wilson wants to have a word with his pitcher. As Billy Dice has come in and straight call. Speck has moved to short. 2 down in the inning. And Kreshak with a 2-1 count. Facing Dice. In the dirt. And a nice stop by Wilson. I say the guy down at third can run. That's McDuffie. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. And the pitch missed upstairs, so this will put Kreshak aboard. First and third. Brings up Luke Turco with a good golden opportunity to hear. Probably be runners at second and third here very shortly, because I'm sure they'll be running Kreshak. I'll tell you, Jerry, we have got threatening weather. It looks like, feels like rain moving in again.
What they call for seating, Paul.
Swing and a miss. Kreshak going down. And will hustle throw over to third. It's close. And time called. Runner gets down to second. No play made on him there. Okay, strike 1 to count on Turco. Pitches upstairs. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch missed upstairs, 2-1. So Billy Dice upstairs with that delivery and behind in the count now, 2-1. Strike 2 swinging, so the count even up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, 2 runners aboard in a 5-4 ball game. Dice just missed. The runner coming, going to be a play at the plate, and he's safe. So hustling in, McDuffie. Close play at the plate, but he gets across. Gives them an insurance run to make it 6-4 now. Count is full at 3-2. Turco. Full count. 6-4 ball game. And the pitch, he lost him. Puts runners at first and third, and they'll be at second and third here very shortly. Then they'll bring up Mike Elias. Runner heading towards second, and he'll make it. And let's see, they're going to send him back. No, he'll stay there. So now we got Elias with a chance for an RBI or 2 right here. into the windup. And the pitch coming to Elias. Missed upstairs. Runners coming. And the play will make it in. So Kreshak running all out. Scores the 4th run of the inning. And hustling all the way, Turco ends up at 3rd. 7-4. Elias now, with the base hit right here, can get another run home. And the pitch missed inside. Count evens up at 1-1. So a big inning right here. 4 runs across, turning a 4-3 deficit into a 7-4 advantage. And the pitch, swing and a miss. 2-1 count. Want to again thank South Union Township Supervisors Bob Schiffmeyer, Rock Koval, and Tom Frankhauser, and Helicon Cable Systems under the direction of Regional Manager Craig Tomczyk for making all of this possible tonight. Want to also thank J.R. Wheeler, lovely wife Megan, who I talked with a couple of times today regarding broadcast scheduling and delivery of tapes, and very cooperative all the way around. Pitch coming. Strike 2 call. Do want to remind you that we will be bringing you baseball throughout the summer months, and then gearing up toward the end of August for high school football. We'll be televising Laurel Highlands high school football all season long right here on Channel 52. So the pitch coming, and he got him. But a big inning across. 1, 2, 3, 4 across in the inning. And that makes it now a 7-4 ball game in favor of the Pirates. And strike 1 call to Bert Thompson. Ryan McDowell on deck. And the pitch, swing and a foul. Count evens up now. No balls, 2 strikes to count. And the pitch, lifted towards right center field, drifting over, and this one will get over the head of the right fielder. And a base hit, a single for Bert Thompson. Pat Watson got over and couldn't quite get to it. So a base hit, that brings up Ryan McDowell. And then the top of the order here. Grounded towards the mound. Coming off Yeoman. Spins it on to first base to McDuffie. And that's a big out there. Score at 1-3. That brings up A.J. Swentowski. So A.J. has lined to second and walked. So the pitch from Yeoman. Inside. Gets away. Runner drop anchor and hold at second. Into the windup, and the pitch missed high, 2-0. You're at the part of the order now where they've got the big lumber, and 3 runs is not a whole lot. If he can get through this one, though, he's done his job. There's a shot down the line to left field, and the runner will hold at third. Nice move by Jack Wilson there just to hold him. So a solid single by A.J. 1 down. Runners at the corners now. It brings up Andy Kaposka, who has singled and scored and doubled. So he represents the tying run. And we're in the bottom of the 5th. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Runner will hustle down. So a base hit right here possibly gets 2. No balls, 1 strike to count. Oh, what do you call it? A foul, Jerry, I think. They did. They're moving the runner back, so it was a foul tip. Runner hustles back to first now. So Kaposko digs in. There's a shot towards short. This will be a double play. Landman guns it across to McDuffie. Big play right there. DP 6-3. Nice play. Landman, strong throw. McDuffie, and a beautiful play to end the inning. Watson takes it upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Pat striding in, going against Dice. Hacks at one upstairs, evens up 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Inside and low, so the count now evens up at 2-2. Pirates would love to get some insurance runs. I tell you, we've had a triple play, a double play, good defense all the way around. And there's the first out of the inning. Watson down on strikes, and I'll bring up Blake McCord. McCord for the Pirates strides in. Blake wearing number 21. And the pitch, up and in. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing on a half fastball upstairs. Count will even up now, 1-1. Nice look at the young man there. Strike 2. So Dice has come in and thrown well here. Blake McCord with Mike Licciardi to follow. And the 2 strike. Missed upstairs, evens up now at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down. We're in the 6th. Missed low, 3-2. Ooh. And ball 4. And bring up Licciardi to be followed by Pinckney. Number 29, Mike Licciardi, a left-handed stick coming in. I don't think they'll be sending him right here. Wilson has thrown 2 out today. Strike 1, let her high, fastball. Good job on the umpires side here today. They've both done a fine job, had some tough calls. They've moved the game right along at a good pace and have had several close tag plays, both on the bases and at home. So the count even up now to 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Licciardi with Pinckney to follow, and then Landman. And you know they don't want to get to the top of the order. And he chases one but fouls it. Good hustle by Blake as he got down to second. We'll have to drop anchor and come back now to first. 1 ball, 2 strikes, Licciardi. And the pitch, just off the plate, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Into the windup. Strike 3 called, and 2 down. Brings up Chaz Pinckney now. Chaz has sacrificed and drove a run in, and also is grounded to short. He hit the fly ball to right field that drove a run in. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swentowski made a fine grab backing up in right field off the first base position. And a fine diving catch, really. And the play allowed the runner at third, Licciardi, to come in and score. So pass ball or wild pitch gets away and moves the runner up to second base. Pinckney, the right fielder. 0 for 1, but has an RBI. And the pitch missed inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. David Landman on deck, and you know he's just salivating and champing at the bit to get up there. He wants one more at bat. He's hit the ball hard all day. Swinging a foul. So this is a big pitch right here. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Landman on deck. Brad Yeoman to follow. And the pitch Missed. The runner heading towards third. Going to be a play. And nice play by Kapasco as he had to come off the bag. Make the play. Got some dirt back in there, so we're going to have to break a little while. And there's a big pitch and a big out. Strike 3. So we'll go now to the bottom of the 6th. Last shot for the Brewers. They lead it by the count of 7-4. Coming to throw, will not be in time. Boy, Dice gets up that line in a hurry. Nice play by Mike Elias. You cannot fault him in any way, shape, or form. Base hit right there. And I mean, that was flying up that line. That brings up Mike Badinsky, who has struck out and grounded to short. There's one lifted to left center field, and this one will get in there for a base hit. So 2 pitches and 2 men on. So that double play to end the last inning looms ever so big. Jake Sveck striding in now. He represents the tying run. And the pitch upstairs, ball 1. And the runner will get over to third. And now hustling up the second is Badinsky. So you've got second and third occupied with Jake Sveck heading the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Justin Wilson on deck. And then Palmer and Lucy to follow. So into the windup. Brad Yeoman coming with it. Missed inside. Well, Mike Elias made a nice play on the ground ball by Billy Dice, but Dice just gets up that line so fast. Elias had no chance on his throw over to McDuffie to get him. There's a ground ball towards short. Landman coming up, throwing. Got him. Big out right there. Nice play by David. He's played very well down there tonight and has played well in the 2 ball games that we've done. Bring up Justin Wilson. Run scores, of course, on the play. Make it a 7-5 ball game. That was a big out. Because I tell you, Sveck has the potential to take one into the lake. First time around, he doubled into the fence, hit a line shot that hit about a foot below the bar and stuck in the fence. Good play by Landman. He's had some tough chances. He handled them well. Swing and a miss. And the pitch gets away, and the runner will hold at third. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch coming. Missed away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Justin Wilson was popped to short and went down on strikes. 7-5 ball game. Pirates trying to wrap it up right here. Need a couple outs. They lead the Brewers. Into the windup, and the pitch coming from Brad Yeoman. Pop foul. Evens the count up at 2-2. Bobby Palmer to follow. And then Drew Lucy, Bert Thompson, and Ryan McDowell. And the windup on the 2-2. He went after it. 2 down. Good hustle off the mound by Yeoman. That brings up Bobby Palmer, who has walked and went down on strikes. Has an opportunity here to keep the inning going. So Yeoman gets the big strikeout, big ground out on a fine play by Landman for the other out in the inning. And the pitch. There's a shot towards short and in for a base hit. So the tying run is aboard now, and Palmer will drop anchor at first. Ripping shot brings Badinsky home. And they'll bring up Drew Lucy now. Lucy has walked and gone down on strikes. So he represents the last hope here for the Brewers with 2 down. Palmer singling to make it a 7-6 game. Drew striding in. Swing and a miss. Palmer will hustle, make second easily. Throw down. Not in time. No balls, 1 strike on Drew Lucy. Drew striding in. And the pitch missed away. Count now, 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch, 2 balls and 1 strike. Bert Thompson on deck. That is the tying run at third. He got down there, and he'll be ready to roll here anytime if it gets past the catcher. Yeoman's pitch. In the dirt, 3-1. Boy, Licciardi doing a nice job, Jerry. He's got a left-handed catcher's mitt on. Is that right? Look. Yeah, it is. I thought that was a fielder's glove at first. So the 3-1 coming from Yeoman. He walked him. So there's your winning run at first. Lucy at first. Palmer at third. 2 outs, and that brings up Bert Thompson, who has lined into a triple play and singled. So timeout on the field. Winning run is down at first. Let's see if they send him. They do. And the runner will hustle down to second. So there's your winning run at second. Strike called now to Bert Thompson. A base hit right here could win it. Lucy down at second. And the pitch. Swinging a foul. So Yeoman doing what he's got to do. Bringing the ball right across. He's ahead 0-2. Ryan McDowell on deck. So the ball game right here, right now. This is the key pitch, the 0-2. Missed inside, and a nice stop by the catcher. I tell you, Licciardi's doing a nice job blocking everything. Anything gets by him now, you got to think, well, Bobby Palmer might be coming. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Into the windup, and the pitch. Upstairs. 2-2, so Yeoman jumped ahead in the count, 0-2. Now even up at 2-2. Into the windup, and the pitch. Swinging a foul, he stayed alive. Bert stays alive up there. Into the windup. And strike 3 called. That'll do it. Pirates win at 7-6. 2 in.